G'day mates, my name's Jon Bones, alright? And if I'm not from the outback, I don't know who is. If it wasn't for me, the outback wouldn't know it's the outback. So here's your information about the outback. It's wild, dangerous, and there's buggers everywhere. Roos, bears, and the dingoes. Especially watch out for the buggers, alright? Because the buggers will sneak up right behind you and just get you, like, and you gotta watch out for the lizards too, the crocs too, yeah. So you can't be wandering around on random beaches on the side of the road because you'll run into a big old croc, alright? Now, the windstorms here are very bad. You get very bad storms sometimes as well, alright? You don't know when you're going to be walking around in the outback, you know, looking for roos or buggers or lizards. And then all of a sudden, this big old massive gust of wind comes right behind you and just picks you up and sweeps you off your feet. If you're lucky, you see a dust devil. Alright, and if the dust devil comes right at you, then you get sucked up and, you know, it'll be a little roller coaster. Alright, so you gotta watch out for the dust devils, you gotta watch out for the weather. The weather can get pretty gnarly up here, mate, so you gotta watch out for that as well. Yeah, pretty dangerous. So if you're a little weakling and you're not 6'3" and you play Halo 3 like me, and you don't care what the buggers say, you don't care what the roos do, you could fight a kangaroo, have it kick you in the liver, and then you just get up like nothing happens like me. Yeah. That's how I got this scar right here. Yeah, there's no scar, but yeah. I once fought a roo when I was 8 years old. I once fought a roo, kicked me right in the liver, alright? Kicked me 10 feet away from where I was standing. Alright, big old massive roo. Alright, taller than me. It was huge. It was huge, mate. Alright? I was sick. I was you know, I was little tiny 8-year-old. Alright, fighting this big old roo. Alright, it kicked me right in the liver. Alright, kicked me in the liver. I went flying 10 feet from where I was standing. Got back up like nothing happened, and I won the fight. Yes, I fought a roo. I still do. I fought many roos in the past, you know, to help protect them. You know, give them that little 1-2 combo, mate. Man, he's out like a light. Now, I don't recommend this, going out and trying to fight a roo, because you will get hurt and you will hurt the animal. All right. We don't condone any of this, but if you have to, it's not like I went out and chose to fight it. I had to fight this roo, alright? So, you know, because we were doing an expedition and there was a roo and, you know, he wanted to square up. So I was like, you know, square up this animal, you know, because he wouldn't let us go by. So I was like, okay, you know what? I had to fight this roo, and I did. Kicked me in the liver again. Yeah, got tons of liver damage, but, you know, it's fine. If it wasn't for me, the outback wouldn't have its name. And I'm from so far in the outback that the outback doesn't even know it's the outback, if that makes sense. I'm from so far in the outback. I was born deep in there, just right deep in there, just deep in the crevices and the cracks, just in there, you know? That's where I'm from. The outback doesn't even know it's the outback from where I'm from, mate. Yeah. Yeah, if you noticed, I got cranes on my shirt. It's a whooping crane. Actually, I don't know what kind of crane it is. I don't know birds, but I know pretty much everything else other than birds. I'm not a bird guy. I'm not a bird man. But, you know, I got cranes on me. I got the shark tooth necklace from the great white I wrestled. From the great white I scuba dived with in the Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, this is the tooth from that great white. Pretty big sucker, ain't he? Pretty big bugger, ain't he? Yeah. Obviously, from the hat, you think I'm American from this American flag hat? No, I ain't American. What does it look like I am? I'm Australian, mate. Just so happens that American flag is on my hat. So yeah, I've never wrestled a croc before. I do not recommend that. Even if you're Steve Irwin, don't wrestle a croc. Now Steve Irwin, he was a beginner, all right? He's a rookie, all right? Compared to me, compared to what I've done, rookie, all right? I know he's not, you know, here anymore, but still, I was always on top. Even when he was alive, I was still on top. So I'm the real outback man. All right, you hear all these Florida man and, you know, cowboys from Texas or whatever. No, I ain't that. I'm from the outback, out west. Yeah. The seasons are flipped too, mate. The seasons are flipped. All right. So you know when America's having the winter, you know, when it's all cold and they're shivering. They're over there shivering like little wusses, you know. They're like, oh, it's so cold over here. Oh, it's so cold over here. I'm up here in Canada. I'm up here in like New York. It's like 3 degrees. I'm over here having the time of my life, swimming in the what's the ocean? Swimming in the Great Barrier Reef. It's summer here, mate. It's summer in Australia when it's winter in America. Isn't that crazy, mate? While America's over here shivering, I'm over here having the time of my life in the summer, mate. It's beautiful, mate. And well, it's summer over there, blazing hot. You know, they're burning up. I'm over here wearing my winter clothes because it's cold over here. It's winter, all right. So the seasons are flipped from America, you know. So that's pretty wild, mate. Yeah, this place is wild. If you don't like buggers, roos, crocs, lizards, and everything in between, this is not the place for you. All right, you gotta watch out for the snakes as well. Oh, the snakes! I can't believe I left out the snakes, mate. If you don't know, my name's Jon Bones. So if that's not the most Australian name you've ever heard, then I don't know what is. Steve Irwin, that's Australian. Jon Bones, that just sounds Australian, mate. No, I don't have any bones, or I have bones in my body, but I'm not a bone collector. My friend is, though. My friend is a bone collector, but I'm not. Even though I have Jon Bones in my name, I don't collect bones. I'm not a killer, alright? It just happens to be my name. And John, I don't know what the deal with John is. It's just a first name, I guess. Well, my parents named me or something. I don't even know. But I'm taller than you'd expect. I'm 6'3", about 200 pounds. You know, that's how tall I am, mate. So if you meet me in person, you might be surprised at how tall I am. You just don't want to pick a fight with me. That's it. Anyway, the snakes. Oh yeah, we got the most deadly snakes in the world here, mate. You gotta watch out for all the cobras. You gotta watch out for the inland taipan. Oh man, that's the most venomous snake on the planet. We got it right here, right there. It's right over there. Sometimes you'll see it, sometimes you don't. Actually, you never see it. If you go to Sydney, if you go to Brisbane, if you go to Perth, you never see the snakes. You will never see that snake. Because that snake, the inland taipan, is only where I'm from. Out in the middle of the outback, where nobody goes. See, all the cities are on the coast for a reason. Because if you had, let's take Brisbane, all right? If you took Brisbane and put it, you know, not a little bit far away, more, you know, not as close to the coast as it is now. If you moved it like a few hundred miles inland, it'd be so hard to survive. It'd be awful. It'd be terrible. It'd be absolute hell. All right. So all the cities are on the coast because the outback. If you go inland even a few hundred miles, it's so just barren and just nothing. That a big city like Brisbane or Sydney can't survive like that. So they have to be on the coast because it's hot, dry, unpredictable weather, animals beyond belief, you know. So like, how's it going to survive if it can't, you know, do that? So all the cities are on the coast, okay? And where was I going with this? I was going somewhere. Oh yeah, the snake. Yeah. You never see that snake because it's out in the middle of the outback, like where I'm from. All right. I grew up seeing this snake every day, and then taipans everywhere. You know, you have to watch where you step because if you get bit by it, you're dead. You're just gone. And especially being out in the middle of nowhere, it's hard to get to a hospital. I mean, obviously we had a hospital in my town, my little tiny village, but you know, it wasn't enough to help you save you from this bite if you get bit. I've never gotten bit by a venomous snake here because pretty much anything that bites you, you will die pretty much. If you don't get help like that, you'll die. So yeah, I never got bit. I was never that reckless. I was reckless, but never that, never that dangerous. There's always danger here, so yeah, we'll see what happens on this journey. We'll probably see you next time, I guess. I don't know what they say here. Yeah! Oh, no, I'm kidding. This ain't the outro, mate. I don't know what that sound was, but can we get a replay of that like 3 times? Yeah. Alright, what do they say here? Because I really need to go. Got a meeting in Brisbane, I'm going to be late. Peace out. Alright, peace out. I got a meeting in Brisbane in about 20 minutes. I got to make it there. Peace.